Port Charles teeters on the edge of chaos once again as this week's turn of events ignites a devastating escalation in the war between Sonny and his most dangerous enemy yet, Sidwell. What began as a cold, calculated power struggle has now ignited into a full-scale emotional and physical assault on the lives of those closest to Sonny. While the Corinthos Empire has long been accustomed to dealing with enemies, what's unfolding this week sends shockwaves that even Sonny himself may not be prepared to face. The week opens with a haunting tone, as Tracy, long known for her cutting insight and unflinching clarity, offers a grim warning: when criminal titans clash, their loved ones become the first targets. Her words are not just a commentary on past battles but a chilling prophecy that begins to unfold before anyone can intervene. This isn't just business. It's personal. Sidwell, with his signature detachment and quiet menace, is shown comfortably ensconced at Windermere, a symbol of the unchecked confidence he exudes as he moves his pieces across the board. With a glass of whiskey in one hand and Sonny's family photos in the other, he studies the faces of those Sonny cherishes, not with sentimentality but with cold, strategic intent. Each image, each name, is a potential opening to wound his rival without lifting a single weapon against him directly. It is in this calculated moment that Sidwell reveals the depths of his cruelty. He doesn't just want to beat Sonny, he wants to hollow out everything Sonny has ever loved. Unseen but imminent, the threat Sidwell poses takes form in fire. As the camera shifts to Charlie's pub, a long-standing community staple now owned by Kristina, the hum of daily life belies the danger about to strike. Kristina is behind the bar, managing the evening crowd, unaware that her father's war has found its way to her doorstep. Then, in one horrifying moment, a small device is tossed through the window. What follows is an eruption, glass shatters, flames consume wood and memory, and chaos reigns. A fire unlike any Port Charles has seen in years overtakes the building, and within it, Sonny's daughter is trapped. As firefighters descend upon the inferno and patrons flee in panic, Jason, never far from the heartbeat of Sonny's world, arrives, eyes darting across the scene, absorbing the horror, already calculating the fastest way in. Sonny, too, emerges, his face hard with fury and fear, as the reality sets in that this was no accident. This was a declaration of war written in fire and ash. But the physical flames are not the only ones burning this week. Across town, Natalia spirals into a breakdown in the solitude of her hotel room. What had started as a hopeful connection with Sonny, something tender and filled with promise, has become a shattered dream. Her collapse into a chair, cradling her head in trembling hands, reflects the emotional collateral damage that comes from being close to Sonny Corinthos. Love with Sonny, she realizes, is not simply intense, it is dangerous, life-altering, and all-consuming. Meanwhile, back in the smoke and sirens of Charlie's pub, a desperate cry pierces through. Alexis, drawn by maternal instinct and terror, shouts that she will not bury another daughter. Her voice breaks with anguish, and in that moment, the fragility of the Corinthos circle becomes clear. These aren't just soldiers in a territorial war. These are families, lovers, children, each now marked by Sidwell's wrath. This isn't the first attack of its kind. Just days prior, Sunny's penthouse suffered a mysterious fire, one that many initially chalked up to faulty wiring or an accident. But in the wake of the pub inferno, it no longer seems coincidental. Instead, it appears Sidwell has been working methodically, testing boundaries, gauging responses. The penthouse fire was the opening shot, Charlie's pub, the statement. What comes next might be the kill. For Sunny, these aren't merely personal losses. They are strategic weak points now laid bare. Sidwell's ability to infiltrate his world, to touch those he holds sacred, calls into question everything Sunny thought he had locked down. His security, his alliances, even his own instincts now feel compromised. And while Sunny has always walked the razor's edge between ruthless protector and grieving father, this week pushes him toward a reckoning he may not survive unscathed. Jason, ever the loyal enforcer, knows what's required: retaliation, swift and surgical. But this time, even he hesitates. The rules of engagement have shifted. Sidwell doesn't play for territory or power alone, he plays for soul-crushing devastation. Every move Jason and Sunny make from this point forward must be weighed not just in terms of victory but in terms of the lives that will be put at risk by acting too soon, or not soon enough. As the week unfolds, the question is no longer whether Sunny will strike back. It's whether he can do so without losing everything. Because Sidwell has proven he's willing to go to places Sunny hasn't been forced to go in years, places so dark they might just pull Sunny back into the abyss he fought so hard to climb out of. Port Charles is no stranger to fire. But this time, the flames are not just burning buildings. They are burning legacies, tearing apart relationships, and threatening to engulf every last vestige of peace the city has fought to hold on to. And as Sidwell watches from his fortress at Windermere, smiling into the smoke rising from Sunny's world, one thing is certain: this war has only just begun.